And good morning to you guys. We're down here at Milnerton Aquatic Club. Here in Cape Town, beautiful setting, mountain in the background here, and we're here for some our first round of the summer series. Watch Dave pump in action here now as they go downwind. anywhere. Tune in and watch this action. It's gonna be great. Boom. Okay guys, we are a minute away from the start of the first heat. We're going off with windfoiling first, and it's all the main boys are here today. We've got some really good racers. We've got Josh out there again, Dave Maxwell's here, and a few new faces from last time. We've got Olaf Marting again, who's the speed king, and he provides us with some awesome wipeouts and recoveries. So the mountain is looking fantastic this morning. A little bit of tablecloth just starting to come over the mountain. You've got a solid 25 knots, I would think, on the lake at the moment. It's that perfect conditions for Cape Town. We had the Red Bull King of the Air yesterday in 40 knots of wind, and we want to try and get this racing in today before it gets wild. But it's already on, fully on. We are so blessed to have these conditions down here again at Milnerton Aquatic Club. Beautiful venue for the racing, and I must say a big thank you to IMUSAT for bringing us this live feed and this thing. And they're lining up, they're pushing for the start. Here they go, and it looks like Josh was in there, Olaf down at the bottom end here at the pin, somebody with an F1 foil there and wing. Not sure who that is. Oh, and Josh goes down. Josh has had a big wipe. Possibly could have hit some weed or something. But it's looking good. Yeah, we're heading towards the first mark. It'd be interesting to see somebody else gone down in the top half there with an F1 foil, F1 wing. We still have on the second mark, we have a little bit of a pump track, so if you guys are wondering what's happening as they round that mark, they have to go completely neutral with the wing, and they have to pump the board down to the next mark, which is completely downwind, and then head out for the final mark, round that final mark, and then back down towards the finish line. So we have got the guys rounding first off on the first mark there. It's really close racing at the moment. We've got quite a few guys down. Don't know what's happened, if they've found some of these wind strengths pretty taxing. And but all in all, the guys are racing pretty close. We got about 6 guys. We've got a leader, and we got about 6 guys. Oh, and the leader's gone down with a big wipeout. I'm not sure what happened there. It looked like the wind gave him major lift. Lifted out of the water and just crashed down. He's getting going pretty quickly, and it's looking pretty good. Now the packs got closer together again, so they're all coming in. Looks like Josh has made a good comeback. I see the white helmet there of Josh and Josh Pretorius, and he's from Durban. Durban lad, spending 6 months of the year down here to duke out in the Cape Town conditions. Who's the guy in the lead there? What's his name again? Tyler. We got Tyler Flanagan in the lead, and we got Olaf number 2, Josh in 3rd. Wow, this is looking great, guys. Absolutely fantastic racing down here at Milnerton Aquatic Club. You see there as they round that mark, the F1 guy there, he's having the wing as completely neutral, and he is pumping all the way down that mark. Whoa, and he loses it quite a little bit there. And the guys are heading out to the final mark. It looks like Tyler is well in control here with this race, but he's got a long downwind reach from that mark to the finish line. which normally separates the men from the boys. Yes. Wow, what an awesome day. I just love coming down here and seeing this. This is just fantastic. If you're tuned in, tell your mates about the live feed. We want to get as many people as possible watching this phenomenon down here. We've got the windsurf racing coming up after this, and that's going to be hotly contested. The guys are all using sails between 6.2 to 7 square meter sails. Earlier on there was talk of them going back up to 7/8, but the wind has filled in now, so it's pretty solid. Okay, it looks like Tyler had some issues at the mark. I think it's Josh that's come through into the lead at the and Olaf in second place. Olaf Martin. Yeah, that looks. Yeah, Josh Pretorius with his first bullet on the Ensis wing, looking really good. We've got Olaf, he's holding on here, going downwind. Yep, Olaf makes it through in second place. Third place in. I think that's Dave Maxwell in fourth place. He threw me. I didn't see his blonde hair. He's got a hood on. And there's some very close racing at the mark there, coming into the final mark. Good. We got about 12, 13 Wingfoil racers on the mark. And yeah, that was a great start to the day of racing. If you're not tuned in, get tuned in. Tell your mates, get tuned in and watch the action down here at Milnerton Aquatic Club. Going mute. Stephen Rhodes. One, two. Just mute me. These guys are going to be at each other.
for strong, I'm on 7.0.
Yep.
I think a lot of the bigger guys are on 7.0 or 6.8.
Yep.
Hopefully the wind's clocked around a little bit more southerly. It had a lot of west.
What size board are you using?
116.
116 and wind strength. What do you think it is out there? 25?
Good 20, 25. Good, fairly high in the gusts.
Yeah. And you feeling confident for this race?
Yeah, feeling confident, definitely.
Okay. Well, good luck.
Thank
you. Luck. There we have it. The guys are all heading into the water now, getting ready for the start of this first windsurfing heat. There's Mitch just entering the water, and the wind is still fully on. If anything, it might have stepped up a little bit. So we're going to see races. We're going to see guys on the edge here with this. From the first mark to the inside buoy here, it's quite downwind. So this is a real big challenge for a lot of guys when it's so windy. Yeah, we have about 15 racers in the, I just see Matthew Swart pulled in here as well. That's great to see him here. And looks like we're going to have some exciting, that start mark is going to be, the start mark is going to be really tight.
hopla, we don't wanna go war. Only make hopla, we don't wanna go war. Only make scream it louder, let me hear ya.
Okay, so we're 4 minutes 16 to the start of this first windsurfing heat, and we're live, we're global. Guys, thank you if you've joined us. Keep watching, we're in for some exciting racing. The guys are just timing themselves up to the start mark there, which you can see directly on the screen now. About 17 guys in this heat, so it's going to be a very hotly contested start mark. Just on about 4 minutes to go before the start of that heat. Okay, it's looking super windy up there. I don't think the guys are going to have any issues with wind at the start line. It's just that we've got some weed patches on the left-hand side. I hope nobody goes too high. But other than that, the wind looks quite southerly, very constant. Yeah, super windy, 25 knots. Guys are all on between 6.2 and 7.0s for racing. It's only going to get stronger. It's only going to get wilder. So guys have got their smaller sails lined up on the banks here ready. We're hoping to get at least 4 rounds of slalom in today, in between the wingfoiling racing as well. And it's looking really good for this. And again, thank you so much to IMUSAT for this brilliant initiative, getting the racing from the Lake of Love down here at MAC screened all around the world, nationally. If you're in Natal, Port Elizabeth, Wilderness, hello. I know we've got some guys tuning in from those areas, Langebaan. I'm hoping that Bill Short is online from the UK, spreading the love. Yeah, hopefully maybe Ben, maybe Mr. Prophet makes a bit of an appearance and gives us a like or love and subscribes to the IMUSAT channel, which is what we want. We want to make sure that we can keep these guys in our ranks and keep coming and doing this for us. Who knows, it could lead to Wave, it could lead to all sorts of greater things for the future, because let's face it, we would love to spread the love of the Windy City, the mother city, where all water sports come together here. It's just a wonderful place. I'm so lucky to live here, been here since 1988, and it's my home. And we love it. We love this place, we love the environment. South Africa has its challenges, but everybody has their head down to try and make this happen. Anyway, we're getting close now towards the start. The guys will be rolling in. "46 seconds to the start." So we've got our camera focused on the start mark, and you'll see the group of sailors coming in from the left. And it will be It will then be a dash about 500 meters to the first mark on the opposite bank of the lagoon here, which is going to be very hotly contested there. So I'm just starting to see the sailors coming into the mark now. Another few seconds and we'll be going live on this heat, the first heat of the day. I see, here we go. Wow, what a blistering start from Mitch Wagstaff there. He's got the bit between his teeth there, and it's not easy to miss him on the mark. He's the only guy on the simmer race sails. A lot of duotones out there, a lot of I see a gun sail out there, see some loft sails, some GAs, things like that. So yeah, it's all in the mix, and they're heading towards the first mark. See Robbie Bentz going out. Wonder if he's going out on fin. He looks like he's on fin today, not on foil. Well, Robbie, well done. Okay, Mitch is round the first mark. Oh, we got somebody gone down at the first mark. One of the duotones has gone down. Yeah, one of the duotones has bit the dust there, and he's back up again. They seem to be standing still a little bit at that mark, which is strange. But I see the green sail of Mitch Wagstaff coming down to the first mark. It's extremely broad, this first mark. He's going to take the mark really wide. They don't have to do the same as the wing guys, go downwind. So he's going to round the mark. Let's just see now. And he's made that one fairly comfortably. It looks wild, and I think that looks like Jaakko Conradi in second place, Nikolai in third place. We have got Jerome in fourth. Looks like could be Chris Botma in fifth. Pete Lumley in sixth. See Jaakko Warmerans has just gone down at the mark. Very tough conditions here. Very tough. The guys are really well powered up. We've got a loft sail going around this mark now. I think that just trying to see who those guys are. We got Luke coming around the mark as well now. Yeah, Jaakko Warmerans, he's back up again. He's going. Yeah, some of the guys are finding it tough on this mark here. It does get really quite choppy at this first mark. And I see Mitch is blitzing down the finish line. He's extremely well powered up, I would say. Extremely well powered up. There's Jaakko Conradi. He's really sending it. But Mitch is looking like he's going to get this first bullet. Well done, Mitch, for your first. That looked on the edge racing. So Mitch Wagstaff in first on the simmer gear. Looks like Jaakko Conradi on duotone. Beautiful looking sails, the new sails. Nikolai German. Then we have looks like what could be Harry. I think that's Harry Brem. Pete Lumley coming back to 5th or 6th position. Jerome coming through on gun sails. And we then have, it looks like Jaakko Warmerans coming down. Jaakko's just come back from Namibia, and he's had a great time up there. He's been filming and brought us some beautiful imagery of the canal up in Ludwig. Well done, Jaakko. And there's Matthew Swart just going out here now. So let's see what happens in that next heat. We're going to have some really hot racing. Mr. Swart. And that would be, looks like Luke. Luke is coming down to finish off the race. Yeah, that's looking good. Well done, Luke. Well done, Luke. What a good start. What a good race. You like. Okay, how was that out there?
Yeah, it's
Step forward.
pretty windy.
Pretty windy.
The second jive mark's a bit interesting.
Which one? This one here on the inside. Start looked really good.
Yeah, I had a bit of a squirrely start. I fell in twice.
Oh dear.
Just got hit with a couple hell gusts. I checked at the clock and it was time. I had 16 seconds before the start. A little bit of a bumpy go.
Yeah.
And then it was really good.
So you got around that first mark fairly safely, and then you had this broad reach off the wind down to this mark here.
Lucky
Is it
enough.
choppy on that mark?
It is super choppy. Yeah, definitely super choppy on the mark.
Yeah. And you've there you go. Yeah, you've got it.
Yeah.
Talk.
Hello.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah. Well, anyway, that race looked really good. And what's that last reach down to the finish line? What's that like? That looked
also,
crazy.
That's also really intense.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's also really intense. The thing is, what I'm trying to do is bear off when there's like less wind, bear off when there's less wind, and then pinch up.
1 2 1 2. Right. Thank you. Thank you for that, Mitch. Yeah, I've got one. Yeah. I see a lot of the guys thingy. So
7 up.
I've got to take this opportunity quickly. Hold that. This man has just driven back from Namibia. He was on the canal yesterday and just did a slightly sub 50, which is, we were all screaming on the live screen for you to get that 50 yesterday. The whole, for 4 or 5 hours, we're like, where's O'Shin's times? Where's O'Shin's time? But tell us, what was that canal like yesterday? It looked wild. You're kidding. Yeah. 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 Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then what happens? Does the wind angle change? Yeah. 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 And then does it just make it impossible to get down the canal, even though there's so much wind? Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Wow, 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 wow. Well, it's great to have you here. I know you're flying. I know you're flying back to to Ireland this afternoon, actually. So it's a mad dash run, but that's the life of a speed sailor, I guess. I bet you've got a forecast for tomorrow in Ireland. Not so far. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, but it's brilliant. Yeah. Well done, anyway. Yeah, great. Thank you very much. Well, there we have it. We had it's O'Shin van Gelderen, been up in Namibia for nearly a month, waiting for the famous winds to come through in the desert there and to smash some full-on speeds. Yesterday up in Namibia, they managed to hit 53.1. That came from Vincent Valkeners, and a lot of the guys were in and around the 50 knot mark. Winds were in excess of 50 knots there, quite wild actually, indeed. And yeah, anyway, we've got our own conditions. Is that word?
Testing 1 2. Okay. Yeah, it was off.
1 2 1 2 1 2.
Super gusty, but the wind's just started pulling through. It's I'm on a 5.2. It's a bit of carnage. I would say it's about 26 knots right now. I bet that's just a finger in the air kind of guesstimate.
And you got the first bullet. How are you feeling about the second race? Are you on it?
Uh,
It starts right. Okay.
Thank you. I'll chat to you afterwards.
Yeah, he's just doing his countdown for his heat. So they're 11 minutes away for the start of their next heat. Good turnout. Okay, so the wing guys are all heading up to the start mark again process. They're sitting at about 9 minutes now, I think. I can see from here. It's looking good. Wind hasn't changed at all. The wind's still on around between 22 and 26 knots. Fairly constant. We've got a few more guys stepping into the wing racing here. We've got about 15, 16 guys up in this heat. Should make for a really good start.
Copy that. I'm ready. Okay, we'll do.
Okay, so we've got 4 minutes to the start of heat number 2 of the Wingfoil racing. This is going to be a hot race. Okay, so we're about 40 seconds from the start of the next race, which is round 2 of the Wingfoil racing. I think we are on cam on the start. I'm expecting to see Dave Maxwell pulling into this race to do quite well. Josh, as usual. Tyler did very well there, just lost out on that last mark on the last race. So let's see what happens with this one. Okay, I think we're about 20 seconds must be now to the start. They're all approaching towards the line. We're going to get a clean start. Looks like a clean start. Ooh, Tyler coming in from the back. That one looks a little early. Tyler coming in from the back really fast. There's Josh. Josh is a little way down the pack, but he's making his way through the field now. We have got, I'm not sure, we've got Tyler up towards the top of the run. Yeah, it's pretty windy out there. Oh, somebody went down hard. That was the guy that was in the lead. Olaf coming back. Looks like he could be in, Olaf Martin in about 2nd position now. And Tyler's quite far up. Looks like Josh, I'm just seeing his white helmet again, coming through to the mark, to first at the mark. Yep, looks like Josh is going to hit that first mark in the front. There he goes, rounding the mark. Bang, he's got it. Tyler in second. Not sure who oh, that looks like could be Dave Maxwell. Possibly Dave Maxwell, is it? Olaf in fourth. There's an F1 in fifth. Yeah, the guys battle to get these boards off the wind a little bit. It's quite a challenge to get off the wind. It's extremely broad from the first mark down to the second mark. Yep, it's Josh coming in. Josh coming into the first mark. We're going to enter into the little pump track section now. So the wings go neutral, and there he goes. He's got a lot of height in the wing, a lot of height in the foil, I mean. Tyler's right behind him, and he's coming in really fast. Josh is about to round that bottom end of the pump track. I think that's Dave Maxwell in fourth place. Oh, and third position's gone down. Third position has gone down. There's Amin coming through as well with the, looks like a prototype Nitro from starboard. Really nice looking wing. Olaf bringing up the rear but making big headway right through the pack. Olaf is up to 6th now. Come on, Olaf. Olaf coming from a solid speed sailing background, and he certainly does know how to lay the hammer down and get the speed going. They all making the mark. Yep, Josh looks comfy again on the downwind run. Looks like he's going to take this one again. Yep, Josh has got that one. That's his second bullet. And there's Tyler coming in second place. Do we? Yeah, we got Dave Maxwell coming in third there. And Cole, Goose's son, doing really well there. And Cameron in 5th place, looking really good. Wind is not increasing as quickly as it was earlier on, so we might be getting the wind plateauing. The tablecloth is coming over the mountain. It's looking really strong. Min coming in there, I think 6th or 7th position. Just pretty good. Great race that was. Guys are still heading out to the final mark. And we've got Olaf. He's been challenged by one of the F1 boys on the downwind run, and oh, he's decided to just let it rip. And so Olaf takes that position. Okay, so that's round 2 of the Wingfoil racing, which has been completed. Beautiful setting here, down here today at Milnerton Aquatic Club. We've got the Cape Doctor blowing at 25 knots again. We've been super blessed with great winds over the last few days. We had 40 knots at the Red Bull King of the Air yesterday. Thousands of people down at the beach, and I can see the beach now at the moment is full of kiters. So it's a great day for water sports in Cape Town. If you're not here, you should be. Anyway, we're going to be starting with the next windsurf race, which will be round 2 of the windsurfing race, and we'll see how that goes down. Mitch getting the bullet in the last race must give him a fairly good feeling, but you cannot let your guard down with the rest of the pack here because they are hungry and right on his tail. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting. I think it's got a lot to do with starts as well. If you can get that start right, then you're, you know, the rest of the day, the rest of the heat should go well if your jibing is fairly consistent. We have to see. I see Peter Peterson's arrived. He's out on the water at the moment. Hopefully he joins us in the next race. Yep. Quick chat. How was that race?
Yeah, it was fun, eh? Winds picked up a bit.
Yep.
So yeah.
And how was your start?
Really bad, eh?
Was it bad?
Yeah, I dropped I got blown up on that.
That pump track. Are you doing okay with that?
Yeah, the first one actually I struggled for the first race, but I just didn't get my foot far enough back to get the leverage on the foil. But yeah, I've got it now. It was fine this time. It's actually nice. It kind of.
What size wing are you using?
I had a 5 now.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of toying with the idea of changing down. I've only got a 3.5 and a 5, so it's a big jump. The wind's definitely picked up between the first and second.
Good luck in the next race.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, you threw me with wearing the hood. I didn't quite hair and all that. So anyway, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello.
This is Cole, and he did really well in that last race. Where did you come there?
I finished 4th in the end.
Oh, brilliant. What size wing are you using?
3-1.
3-1.
Yeah, it's tiny.
Is it windy?
It's windy, but it's
How
very.
was the start?
My start was good.
Yeah.
I managed to stay away from the reed
Yeah.
and just keep the
I
momentum.
noticed people are
Yeah, you can't see it though. That's the problem. It's underneath the water, and the foil just catches it.
Oh, just it, and then
Down, yeah.
So how did you manage to come through?
Oh no, I crashed on the bump track.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, no, the foil's not ideal for pumping.
Okay.
But yeah.
Brilliant. Great stuff. Well done, Cole. Cheers. Probably one of the. Probably one of the youngest competitors here today, Cole, doing really well. So the windsurfers has gone into start sequence. So we'll be seeing our next, which will be round 2 of the windsurfing in about 11 minutes. The guys will be making their ways up to the start line, and we'll see how this goes. Yep, the windsurfers all making their way out onto the water now, and sail sizes anything between, I see oh, we got a 5.0 here. Oh no, is Harry running? Yeah, he's changed onto a 5.0. Anything from 5.0, 5.4, 6.8. I know the green sail Mitchell's got a 7 on, and so he's going to be hanging on there with this one. But he's got a little saying, 4 minutes of pain. Got that from a pro windsurfer. 4 minutes of pain. So we'll have to see how that goes. How the 4 minutes of pain go. I have got Winfred here, and he's organising all the racing here today down at the down at Milnerton Aquatic Club. How are you happy with the turnout?
Very nice.
Lots of people, eh?
Yeah, lots. Very happy. We have we could have more wingfoilers, but it's very special today about the strong wind. That's the problem.
I'm keen to see a 15-knot day here. How many wingfoilers are going to be here? I think there's going to be lots.
Yeah.
You know, you still get the windsurfers using big sails, but when it's lighter winds, I think you'll see way more wingfoilers here as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic in light wind conditions, and it's getting more and more daily.
Yeah. And we started a little bit earlier today just to try and beat the mad rush of the wind. So how many rounds are you hoping to do? 4 rounds again?
Yes.
4 rounds. We get a discard from that, yeah.
Exactly. We try to do 4 and then we can cancel 1.
Yeah. We cancel 1 out. Okay, well, I mean, we're into the second round of windsurfing now. I think we're still sitting at about 25 plus knots. Yes. The guys all seem fairly comfortable. The pack seems to be still the same, so well done for arranging another great day of racing and arranging that the Southeasters here. Yeah, it's fantastic, yeah. But that's really good. Thank you, Wilfred, and we'll see you. Yeah, no problem. So it's all happening. The racing is full tap. The guys are fully on the edge. We can't ask for more than this. If we just pan around, I'm going to walk past here. You can pan with me. Let's have a look at these conditions, what we're looking at, and I'll talk here to you. But we have full-on 25 knots of wind on the lake, probably as good as it gets at this place. And water temp's nice. Day temp at the moment around 25, 26 degrees, and we are fully blessed with a fantastic turnout of people. Lots of wing guys, lots of foils everywhere. Containers or doors are all open. Lots of people watching as well, and the action is going to be on the water in a few minutes' time. We'll watch it. Keep tuned. If you're tuned in, tell your friends to tune in. YouTube. It's
1, 2, 1, 2.
Will you find me? Hope you find me. When the sun rises, when the sun
Okay, 2 minutes 41 or 2 minutes 14 to the start of the next heat, which will be windsurfing round 2. Guys to watch out for will be again Jaakko Conradi. Nikolai seems to be doing really well this week. Or this event. Mitch Wagstaff, obviously with a green sail, should be in the mix. Let's hope that they all get their starts right and don't hit any weed. Apparently there are some nasty patches of weed on the left-hand side of the start course, which for the foil guys, they were telling me now that it's difficult to track it down and to actually see it. So they don't know about the weed until they hit it. The windsurfers can sort of plow through it, but as for the wingfoilers, it stops them dead. Yeah. Okay, so just over 1 minute now to the start. Okay, so we're getting close to the start of this next heat. I see the guys all drifting towards the mark now. Some of the guys take the slow approach at the mark. Some of the guys take a fast run from the back through the pack. Other than that, it's looking good. And they're away. Yes, that looks pretty good. So yeah, we got a good start there. The guys are all packed together. It's looking beautiful against the mountain backdrop, and heading towards the first mark on the outside, which is about 500 meters from the start line. So it's a fairly short course. We got Mitch going around in the first place. There we go. A lot of the guys are drifting that first mark a little bit because of the downwind sort of levels. Nicola German on the white north sail, now rounding it up to come downwind. Guys are all making it around that mark fairly safely. We had one duotone that went down on the far right side, not sure who that would have been. Oh, that's Matthew Swart. That's Matthew Swart and believe me, this is a crazy guy. He's just taken Mitch, I think. Yep, he's just taken Mitch. Really good racing. Nice. Cool, there we go. And Matthew Swart, must explain to you, he's a legend. I mean, many times South African champion. Really good racer. Yeah, no, I can't shout to Matt from here, but he's going to the wrong mark. Yeah, unfortunately. So we've got, looks like Yaku Conradi. Is it? Yeah. Oh, somebody's gone down here at this mark. I think it's Yaku Conradi at in the second position. Could it be, or is that him at the back here, or is it Pete Lumley? I'm going to take a walk down to the finish line this time and check out what's happening down there. But Maxwell went to the wrong mark. He's gone way to the wrong mark, yeah. So Mitch is on his downwind mark. He's about to cross Matthew Swart. Let's hope they don't hit each other. Oh no, they don't. Wow, that's amazing. I think Matt realizes he made a slight mistake with the mark there. Unbelievable. Mitch in first. Looks like Yaku Conradi. Oh no, that's Pete Lumley. Pete Lumley in second position. Nikolai German in third position. Yaku Walmerans, fantastic race from him in fourth position. Greg Harris-Smith, sixth position. Yaku Conradi in seventh position. He had a few problems at the second mark. Then we've got Jerome, who's coming in with the new gun sails he's got. Jerome coming in eighth position. It's super choppy down the bottom end of this course. Luke, is Luke going to give us one of his trademark dismounts? I wonder. Fantastic, Luke. Well done, man. Whoa, there it is. That was just a... Luke! He did his classic dismount and swimming through the finish line. Go, Luke! Yes, I think he just makes it. And there's Alan Caldwell. He's not on his Windsurfer One Design LT. He's on his starboard slalom board. Fantastic. Very good race. Very good race. Yeah. Good race, good race. And the final person to come in, not sure who that is. He's on a duotone wave sail. Brilliant race. Brilliant race. Tell me how that race was. Hold that. Hold that. How was that race? We're live. We're live. Globally live. We're globally live. And we're on camera even. Yeah.
The race is awesome.
Yeah. No, never mind. But what I saw out there was impressive. What size sail are you using?
I'm on 5'7", my favourite size.
Okay, 5'7", board size?
89.
89. And how's the wind out there? Strong?
Strong. It's really patchy and gusty.
Yeah. But you didn't have a bad start. You were pretty good on that start. Yeah. Yeah, that was fantastic. But so now in the second race that you do, you're going to know where the mark is on here. You know where it is now. I want to see nothing less than a convincing, absolute bullet. You can do it. Yeah. Yeah, well done anyway, Matt. Thank you for coming today and thanking you for gracing us with your expertise. Yeah, it's brilliant. Thank you. Yeah, okay, thanks. Okay, that's the start sequence started for the next Wingfoil race, Wingfoil number 3. And we've got Josh Pretorius with 2 bullets. Let's see if any of the other guys can infiltrate his inner circle. So the guys are all making their way out into the water now with the wingfoils, and it looks to me like they've gone down in sizes. So the wingers now looking like they're all around the 3 mark. I see some smaller, even smaller. I see Dave Maxwell is on a 3.2, is that? Yeah. And we got Monica in the front here with the 3 square meter, riding for air rush there. What's your name? Tobias, right? Okay, good. What's the guy's name with the pink wing there? Do you know him? Number 14. Yeah. Really? Okay, yeah. No, I just want to remember the names. Tobias, Insys. Okay, right. Black helmet. Yeah. Okay, so I see the cloud is just pushing through Devil's Peak. That's always a sign with us wind lovers that there may be an increase of the wind starting to happen. I see that the cloud on top of the mountain is pushing very easterly, which also means that there's some pretty strong wind about, and the mountains in the southern peninsula have got the telltale clouds on top of the mountain. So we've got a really good weather pattern for the day here, and I think that we might just get through our racing before it gets nuclear. Not apocalyptic, but nuclear. So I'm watching Harry here rig his sail. He's got a 5 square meter on, smallish 98 X-Fire ROD, and is this now the right kit for now, Harry? Okay, you're missing the 5.8 or something. But did you have enough wind on the last race for this?
Get stuck at the start and then...
Yeah. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so I just relayed that. I didn't have the mic with me, but he's missing the 5.8, but the 5.0 gives him lots of control. If that wind does tend to increase a little bit, this 5.0 is going to service Harry really well. So we can expect Harry in the first, in the front end of the pack, I would think, if he gets a good start.
catch me howling at the moon. Trying to catch me howling at the moon. Trying to catch me howling at the moon. Trying to catch me howling at the moon. When it rains, it pours. Water's up to my chin. Won't stop fighting to the very end. Many men try to reach it. Many men have failed. Well, if you wanna get to heaven, you gotta raise a little hell. And I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon. Facing on a sleepless night. Will you find me? Hope you find me. When the sunrise, when the sun we're trying to catch me howling.
Okay, we're just on 1 minute to the start of the next Wingfoil race. So this is round three of wingfoiling. And Josh will be looking to get his third bullet. Can Dave Maxwell, can Tyler, can Tobias, Cameron, the F1 bunch, can they make some kind of inroad? And what I'm noticing on the water now, I think that the wind has gone up a little bit. The wind's stronger. Yeah, indication from one of the windsurfers that the wind's actually getting stronger, which is what I thought would happen with that cloud coming through the mountain over thing. We're 20 seconds from the start. The guys are all drifting towards the start, and we'll soon see who's got the bullet on this race. It's looking like we've got an F1 gone through. We've got Tyler gone through, Josh coming through really fast. I think that's Dave Maxwell on the leeward side with the orange F1. Cameron's right between Josh there as well. Where's Olaf? Olaf is right in the mix as well. Olaf's around about 4th or 5th at the moment. So this is looking good. This is going to be a really tight mark now. Josh in the lead, it looks like. Close behind with Cameron. Oh, Josh has gone down. Josh had a massive wipe then. I don't know what happened, whether he's hit weed or what, but Josh took a massive tumble. That's gonna really upset his standings. But it's really windy out there at the moment, guys. Yeah, we've got now pushing towards the 30 knot mark. Looks like we've got Tyler around on the first mark in the first place, Tyler. Then we've got Olaf, could be Dave Maxwell, Cameron. Josh is just back up and running. He's stone last now. So he's going to be wanting to make his way through the pack again and get back into a better position for his, this may have to be his discard. What a beautiful day down here at Milnerton Aquatic Club. Super racing, super wind, super great conditions. What an awesome facilities. Everything going well for the guys. Tyler coming into this mark. He'll start on the pump track then. And we'll see. There goes Tyler in. onto the pump track. They have to let the wing go neutral. It looks like Cameron Rnd, sorry, in second position, and he's making a strong attempt on catching up with Tyler. And then, wow, Olaf made a great recovery there. Dave Maxwell struggling a bit with the pump track today. He's still going, and now he's going to try turning again. There he goes, he's turning it. Catches the wing again, and he's on his way. Armin going really well on the pump track with the white wing, with the looks like the Eros Nitro Proto. I must admit, this pump track, there's Josh coming through there on the pump track. He should be able to make a few places up here. Whoa! It's tough. It's very tough to keep the board flowing there with no wing power. And Cameron Rnd has taken Tyler on the outside mark. They're heading towards the finish line, and Cameron's got great speed. Tyler's going to try coming down on him. That's Cameron going through in first position. That's his first bullet for the day. Tyler is in second position, with Olaf coming through, hopefully coming through in third position. Well done, well done. Oh, and a nice jump there from Olaf. He's pretty happy with that result. Dave Maxwell bringing up fourth place, I think this is here. Yep, Dave Maxwell in fourth position. Mitch. And today's racing is brought to you by IMUSAT and Milnerton Aquatic Club. And without the expertise of IMUSAT here, this wouldn't be happening. I'm pretty sure of that. What an awesome setup they have. Brilliant equipment to bring this live stream to you around the world, around the country, and we hope that you're enjoying this this presentation. We should be getting ready for round 3 of the windsurfing slalom anytime now. One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two. Josh, what did you hit out there?
A whole bunch of grass.
Oh no, we were watching, great start, great start.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, boom, you're down.
Yeah, the problem is you fall in and then you play catch up the rest of the race.
Yeah. So I got a feeling that's going to be your discard.
Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. Okay, man, well done. One, two, one, two, one, two. Oh yeah. One, two, one, two. You're supposed to be able to put the mic down and then pick it up, and it works, but it turns itself off. And that's the countdown start for the next race, which will be windsurfing number 3, going in about 11 minutes, 9 minutes. Yeah, I noticed that the riders were using the live countdown on our live stream to set their watches, which is pretty good. Great work by Omasat. So if you're anywhere in the area, pop down to Milnerton Aquatic Club. There's a beach bar here. You see all the action. Get some cold refreshments and enjoy the afternoon. So the windsurfers are making their way out for round 3. Wind is still on the very positive side, to say the least. See, Robbie Bence is joining this race, and he's not on a foil. This is awesome. He says he doesn't know how to jibe this board, but you never forget. Be good to see how he does. Excellent freestyler when you watch him. Just whenever it starts happening with racing, it was like me, things just always go wrong. He's using the S2 Maui Venom, and let's hope that he gets a good start and makes his way into the middle of the fleet at least. So the guys are all heading out, and as we can see here, they're all heading in front of the mountain there, up towards the finish line, the start line, and so that's the course that they take. They launch from the jetty here, and then they'll blast up wind as high as possible, and make their way to the start line, which is to our left. They're all on an 11-minute sequence countdown timer from the beach here, from the beach bar. Gives them time to get their kit, get on the board and head upwind towards this the start line, which is to the left, which is 2 buoys that they've got to go through. And with an awesome backdrop of Table Mountain today, I can see kites out in the beach. I can see lots of kites and stuff like that. Brilliant, yeah, awesome day. We're just seeing Robbie Bence coming into picture now. One, two. Okay, so I'm joined by Jaco Walmerans, just recently come back from Namibia, from the speed channel up there, and we got about just over 4 minutes before the start of this next heat. He's going to help me commentate through this heat. Some pretty strong conditions out there. You did well in the last heat, but you said you had a broken batten in your sail, and so you're sitting this one out. Is it wild out there? What's the chop like?
the chop is actually much bigger than you think, and from what it looks like over here, I've found the chop direction is from the southwest.
Yep.
So you get these long trough lines down, and it's okay going across to the other side. Coming back though, you cross at a much steeper angle, so you find that the board keeps just bouncing and bouncing.
Yeah.
So putting a bigger fin is not going to help.
Not going to help at all. Yeah.
Makes the nose lift even further.
Even more further. Yeah.
So we're sailing wide open.
What do you reckon the wind strength is?
It's probably pushing 30, but
yeah,
as with Mac always, the gusts are so brutal.
Yeah.
You just can't keep the...
It's got that short, sharp chop, hasn't it?
Very much so. Yeah. So you can't keep the power on.
Yep.
And the problem then is that you can't get the board to lift and rail nicely. So it keeps hitting the chop at a very acute angle.
Yeah.
And so you never get speed, and the sail just loads up.
Yeah.
Even Mitch was uncomfortable coming out of the jibe.
Yeah.
He's just wide open.
Yeah.
Lumley was wide open on the reach.
He keeps telling me this 4 minutes of pain. One of the pro guys told him 4 minutes of pain, 4 minutes, and then when he came in now, he said that was 4 minutes and 12 seconds of pain. Like,
it is quite so. You come out and you're breathing hard. You think, well, did I not breathe on the way?
Yeah.
It is like that.
But people who have never been to Mac or never been to Cape Town, it's really hard to explain that this is part of our life. This is a way of life. This is what we live with on a regular basis. Is a 20 to 30 knot thermal wind day. You know what I mean? Yeah. Or a trade wind. And I think back of the ships. We're at about 2.5 minutes. If I think back of the ships that must have battled all of these trade winds during the rounding Cape Point and all those, they're pretty ferocious, the winds are. I mean, we you know, especially when it's relentless. It's not like it's a storm that lasts 1 hour. It's relentless. It starts at 11 and finishes when the sun goes down. Sometimes keeps going through the night.
What I found a really big thing, that just coming back from Namibia and Lutritz and sailing, especially Deer's Beach, where the wind is so constant, you can power up and go.
Yeah.
Here, the place is absolutely brutal. It's like a rude awakening when I came back, and on Friday I had my first sail. It is just so hard and so choppy. That you are completely out of sorts when the gust hits you. Okay. Then
sails are taking off.
That's never a good sign.
SA90 Nikolai, yeah, that's all right. Yeah, I don't know, but they should actually join them up. Okay, so it's a good sign that sails are taking off, I suppose. So, sorry, you were saying?
Yeah, and it's just it's the stark reminder that when you get back onto the water here, how intense the gusts are. And you've got to be used to it, and it asks a special sail trim. We've got how many minutes?
Just on 1 minute, Yaku.
Okay, so they should be lining up soon?
They should be lining up, for sure.
We had a bit of a problem earlier with the boats going the course line right at the start, and they're causing chop. So it's even harder to start. You just that initial bit, and you're coming out of the hold at the top.
Now, what's this weed that's further up? Is there some weed on the... Because I see the foilers, Josh said to me now, he didn't even know, but he hit a massive patch of weed. It was under the water.
Yeah, it looks like we've got patches drifting down.
Okay.
Fortunately, we on 30 and 32 size fins.
Yeah.
It's not as bad.
Yeah. Okay, so we can just see the start line there now. There it is. And the guys will be meandering towards... Yeah, the guys will be meandering towards the line. There they are. They're all coming towards the line. I said before that some of the guys like to do this drift to the line. Some of the guys like to bullet from the back. 10 seconds.
Yeah. I find coming from the back with some speed...
There's, look at Mitch coming through the mark.
No, he's got good speed. That's the way to do it. You power up from the back, and then you punch
Great, that looked like a good start. Yeah, so there's Robbie Benz. He's had a brilliant start. Good old Robbie on the fin. How's that?
Yeah, if he's got on a whiteboard, he has to. So
look, and he's giving Mitch carrots. He's really, and I think that's Matthew Swell on the left-hand side, or could be Matthew back here. It depends. I can't see. I would say that's Matthew.
We've got Luke on a 4.7, which is never sailed. We've got Harry on a 5.0, which is very small for the conditions.
Yeah. Look at that fight for the first mark. Mitch is going into the first mark. It's going to be quite pressurized. What's it like on that mark? Is it choppy on that mark?
That one is actually okay. You get a bit of a lull as you come out. The worst part of the whole course is this.
Oh,
this
somebody's
bit.
gone down. That looked like either Matt Swart or it's Jaco Conradi that's on that sail. Is he?
Yeah.
Would Jaco Conradi be on one of those older white Norths?
No, he's on the new purplish one.
Look at the beast, Robbie Benz coming down on Mitch.
And Jeroen is in
It
there
looks
somewhere.
like Pete Lumley has taken the more direct route towards the mark.
He's been going quite high on this mark before.
Yeah. Slowly, Mitch. Oh, that's not good. Yeah.
Right, now you got to go there. That's
now who's that? That's Jaco, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes, Jaco. Then Robbie's taking a very wide mark, or he's retiring.
Well, I think Robbie
he's
said,
retiring.
no ways, I'm not doing it anymore.
Harry Benz has gone down.
Oh, it's carnage on that mark. So I saw Matt Swart went down, Harry Brem went down. Here's Pete Lumley at the back here. He's taking it very cautiously. I think he's actually, is he going to carry on?
Yeah, he always
No,
does.
he's not carrying on. He's
probably
bailing.
on a 6-3.
Yeah. So who was that in the front there, Jaco? Was that Jaco Conradi?
Yep. It looks like it. Yeah. No, he was quite consistent.
Yeah.
He handles as well. He handles the chop very well.
Yeah, he trains here a lot. Really good.
Okay, so Mitch is second. He recovered well from that
Yeah.
crash. Remarkably so.
I think he was lucky that a few of the guys dropped next to him. Made it through the mark. We could see a really hot dice down this final straight there. But if it's Jaco, I know Jaco Conradi runs off the wind really well, and he holds it together really well.
Now Mitch is going quite high, so he's really powered.
Will we see it? That's not Greg, is it?
It's a bit of a drag
It
race.
is Jaco Conradi, I think.
No, I think it is him.
Yeah. No, he's got it. I think Jaco might have it. Although the angle could be different, but it's a good race. Wow.
Oh, well caught up.
Well done, well done. Brilliant race.
Actually very, very hard coming
Brilliant
into the
racing.
last bit here. You've got to brake quite early, otherwise you're going to hit the bank.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a bit of a drag race for third now.
Yeah. Who's that? I think we've got
Matthew.
Matt Swart.
Luke.
Is that Luke? No, that's Alan Caldwell.
That's
Alan Caldwell.
Oh, and it's a
what
big
an incredible crash that was, Alan.
Yeah.
Wow. Nikolai German, is it Nikolai? Yep. Yeah, amazing.
Trying to the back there.
Wow. Thank you, Alan Caldwell, for entertaining us. That was incredible. So now he's doing the swim of shame. You're not doing the walk of shame, he's doing the swim of shame.
But it still counts. You
It
may
still
swim
counts.
across the line.
No, absolutely. And we should give him extra points for that dismount. Yes, absolutely.
Can we have that in slow motion? Where
So who would that be now? That other one, is that Luke? No? Greg Harrismith, I think.
Yeah.
I think that's Greg Harrismith. Wow, that was a hot race, that was.
Yeah. I can see many people starring after this one.
Yeah,
I think it's
yeah.
getting pretty well.
Yeah, that was a hot race. Wow. Robbie, you had it. You had it for a while, mate. You can still ride that board. Robbie spends a lot of his time on foils, and he decided to haul out the fin today, and he did. He had a brilliant start. Oh, the weed. Oh, from the beginning, he had weed on it. Oh, man. Yeah, brilliant. Let's hear what Mitch has to say about this. You can, yeah. Mitch, that looked wild.
Yeah, there was I could see coming downwind from the first jibe. Was a proper hell gust at this mark.
Yeah.
And it just...
you just got dug in there.
Oh, the wheels just came off. The wheels came
but
properly
I see a
off.
lot of people losing it on this mark. So any changes to the gear for the final heat?
I'll probably put the 6.2 on the big board.
Yeah.
You need the volume at the start to get going.
Okay, so it's patchy up there.
Yeah.
Any troubles with weed?
Nah, not for the windsurfers.
Robbie dredged the whole lake.
I know, he's done a very good job.
He did a very good job of dredging the whole lake.
Yeah.
What's your wind strength up there now? What do you think?
Now I think it's a good solid 25 knots.
Good 25 knots. Yeah. And you're using...
I'm still on the 7 in the medium board.
7 in the medium board. Oh my hat.
So,
that's pretty.
That heat was pretty spicy at this for second jibe mark.
I saw you all coming. Robbie Benz was right on your tail. He was right there on your tail.
Did his ollie explode?
I think he exploded somewhere.
Oh, shame, man.
Yeah, he did. So anyway, but well done, Mitch.
Yeah.
Well done.
Thanks,
Brilliant.
guys.
Thank you. What's up, Stevie? Wingfoiling race about to go into sequence. And that begins the 10-minute countdown for the next wing race. I do think that the wind may have stepped up a notch. Some of the guys are going with smaller sails. I see some smaller wings being changed around and some smaller foil wings being changed onto. I got 3 bar. And I'm really enjoying it. Loads of ice in here. Somebody get up here.
There's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon. They sing on a sleepless night. Try to catch me howling at the moon.
What a great overview of the lawns here at Milnerton Aquatic Club. All the wings making their way into the water now. It's such a great sight when all the gear is laid out over the lawns and guys are all chatting about what gear worked, what gear didn't work. Such a good camaraderie, a good feeling with the guys down here at MAC. Always has been. It's a great place to mix, and if you are coming to Cape Town and you want to learn to wingfoil, sorry about that. Wilfred has a wing school down here where you can come down and learn. He tows you behind the boat and fetches you and keeps you nice and safe. And it's great. He's got great equipment to learn how to wingfoil. You can also do some learning of windsurfing here. And it's a safe place to come down and just enjoy the waters here.
Will you find me? Hope you find me. When the sun rises, when the sun
So for those of you who don't know, Milnerton Aquatic Club is a lake at Windsurfing, and it's situated about 200 meters from the ocean. There's a road that runs down past the ocean and past the flay, and we call it the Lake of Love because it is. People from all over the world have been here. We've had world champions here. We've had local champions. We've had all sorts of people using the water here. Another aspect of Milnerton Aquatic Club is early morning stand-up paddling. Beautiful nature, bird life. It's just really a great place to come down. So, you know, if you are thinking of joining a water sports environment, they've got a great galley and a bar, superb swimming pool at the back. and it's just a great place to come down and hang out if you love water things. And if you like drinking beer, it's also good to come down and hang out down here. Yeah, Mac, steeped in history. The actual body that we know as replay now was once a salt pan, and it was excavated to a depth of about 10 meters to provide all of the landfill for the harbour back in the 50s, I think. Stand to be corrected, but yeah, most of the sand from this body of water is now in the waterfront area and the harbour. And the highway in the background, yes, that's correct. One of the other great things about Milnerton Aquatic Club is it can pretty much take any wind direction. So it's really good on a westerly, southeast, northwest, and we don't get many easterly winds here in Cape Town. Pure easterlies, southeasters, and then the very hot northeasters, which happens now and again. Okay, 1 minute 22 seconds to the start of the next Wingfoil race. I'm going to try staying right here, looking at the live stream TV, and watch the start of the next race. Brilliant live feeding we're getting here. That's a great angle to see the start. Okay, so 20 seconds to the start of the race. You can see the guys starting to make their way towards the start line. 14 seconds and 10. 4, 3, 2, 1. And they're all clean. Looks like Tyler making it through first. Pretty sure I see Dave Maxwell in the mix. There's Josh. It's the weed. It's the weed. Okay, the guys look all clean. Let's just see how many nail some of those weed patches. Okay, clean at the moment. Tyler at the top, still going. Olaf coming through with some good speed. Oh, somebody just ate the dirt badly there with the wing. It looked to me like he might have connected those weed patches that are up there. Apparently they're under the water, you can't really see them, and the foil just connects them. There's Tyler around the mark in first place. Not sure who the backup guys are. I think I see Josh at the back there. Josh is heading towards the mark. He's not had a great start at all. Tyler doing really well in this mark. Tyler doing really well. I see Cameron Rain with the F1 in third position. He's making a good push on the downwind side of things here now. I think that's Dave Maxwell with the orange F1. So the F1 team are coming up strong. Here's Tyler round in the mark now. He's going to go into that neutral pump track position. Let's see if he makes it all the way down. It's quite tough. Got a lot of momentum there. Turn in the corner. Very good. Perfectly done. Cameron in. He's pumping. He's gone on the inside. And that's Cole. That's Cole that was lying second. Cameron's just come past him. Cole is doing really well. He's on Nash. Oh, and he's just got ejected off his board there. Shame, Cole. You were doing so well there. He's going to get back on though. Dave Maxwell. So the F1 team are doing really well. Down the pump track, round in the mark. He's making his way back into a good position. Looks like Cameron's making a challenge on Tyler for the finish, and he's gone past Tyler. Oh, hectic out there. Good result for the F1 team. Cameron Rain coming in first. Tyler doing a little blip there and he finished in second. Pretty sure that's Dave Maxwell coming down in third position. Oh, this is great to see Monica rounding the mark there. She's on a 2 square meter and she's just duking it out with the guys. She's having fun out there. Having such a lot of fun. She's on a very small starboard free wing, size 2, and she's just going for it. Fantastic. Oh, she goes down there. I think she just got a little bit overpowered there. What's wrong, Mitch? And Ola finishes there in 6th position. Okay, we're about to do the countdown for the last race of the day, maybe. So Rocky. Mark. So that's 10 minutes to the start of the final race. And that's what? Okay, so 8 minutes 22 to the start of the next race. If you have just joined us, we've had a very eventful morning and day with slalom racing today down at Milnerton Aquatic Club in Cape Town. The southeaster, which is our trade wind, it's pumping. Probably 25 knots now on the course. And the guys have enjoyed a really good day of racing. Got a lot of wing guys down here, wing racing going on, Wingfoil racing. And we've had a very good turnout of windsurf racing as well. Seen lots of thrills and spills and lots of action on the water. Robbie Ben's going out on the foil again. No, on the foil, sorry, on the fin. Fin versus foil. That's the question. Robbie's not sure. So good to see so many people out on the water in such wild conditions. Jaco Conrad has been having a good day today. Pete Lumley's been battling to find his groove today. Let's wonder what we see in this last heat. I think it's all down to the starts. Apparently it's quite gusty up the top there. So this is why a lot of the guys need to go with bigger sails up the top there. But then when you come down the course, it starts getting more and more of a handful. And on that last leg to the finish line, it really is quite broad, and the guys battle there a little bit. But let's see. See, Mitch is going out on smaller gear. He's on a 6.3 on a 98 X-Fire ROD. 6.3 simmer. So it's the only green sail out there, so let's see what happens. Okay, the guys are all making their way up to the start line. Some of the guys just starting now. And 5 minutes 15 seconds to the start of what I think is the final race for today. We've managed to slot eight rounds of slalom in a fairly timeous program. Four minutes 15 seconds to the start of this round. Okay guys, minute 15 to the start of this this heat. Got a good come up to the bridge to get an overview of the race this one. Some of the guys are opting for water start in the water there. A lot of guys using a lot of energy, gusty wind up the top there to keep that mark going. Some of the guys like to drift into the mark and then accelerate. Some of the guys like to come from the back full tilt. I'm not sure what is you got to time that really right. The problem with being in the water and doing a water start is that you might actually hit a lull in wind. I see some of the guys come in way from the back and just spritz towards the start line. Okay, Mitch approaching the line really fast.
But he's not early.
Here he goes, coming through. Slow it up. Yeah, that's a good one. Good one, good one, good one. Yeah, good one. So it's a good start from the guys. Let's watch out for, looks like Robbie Bence again, giving the guys a good run for their money. Robbie Bence in second position. Pete Lumley, I think that's Peter pushing off the, it's either Pete Lumley or it's Jaakko Conradi pushing off the mark there. Can't quite see with the angle here. Looks like everybody's through the weedy area. Fairly good. Mitch around the mark first. Let's see if everybody's clean. So that mark looks pretty good. Yeah. And start to bear off the wind, the guys. I think Mitch took the smaller board now. He hopefully should have a bit more control, because they're telling me that this run down here is extremely broad over the chop, over the back of the chop. So we've got Mitch in first position, Peter Lumley. Oh, Harry Brem goes down. Harry Brem goes down. Matt Swart coming in third position, makes it. Greg Harrismith. Robbie Bence. Robbie Bence doesn't know what to do. He's going to come up the bank, I think, here. What are you doing, Robbie? That's good. Well done, Robbie. Brilliant. Brilliant stuff, Robbie. Yeah, Greg Harrismith, Harry Brem's back up again, on his way. Jaakko Conradi in a very unusual position here at the back, making his way through. He must have had some problems at either the start or the first jibe mark. Mitch is running off the wind, heading for the finish line. This is going to be, just keep it together. Beautiful conditions down here at Milnerton Aquatic Club. I'm so happy to see that most of the racers have done all of the races, haven't bailed, and Mitch is sending it now with he's running with the ROD, smaller ROD board, and that looked really good. Well done, Mitch. Great win there. And we've got Matt Swart taking Peter Lumley. Whoa! Unbelievable. Look at that, but look at that from Matt Swart. Brilliant. Pete Lumley comes in third. I think that could be his best position this today. We've got looks like Nikolai German coming in, and Greg Harrismith just pips Nicola German. Oh, and Jaakko Conradi has made a good comeback and takes Harry Brem on the finish run. Very good. There's Luke. Will we see anything from Luke? Amazing. Nothing at the moment. He's decided to keep it nice and clean on this finish. Brilliant. Jerome bringing up the rear there with a really sterling performance with the GA sail. Not easy out there, guys. It's super windy, and that was great racing. I must admit, that's great bunch of guys. Great racing today. The guys have all stayed with it. They've all tackled some pretty high winds and kept smiley faces. What a great day in Cape Town.
I came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree.
Okay, and there's Mitch coming in. Woo! Really, you can see how much wind is going there. Fantastic. Well, I gotta say, I've had a great day down here at Milnerton Aquatic Club. It's been wonderful. The conditions have been fantastic. The Cape Doctor has delivered again. The racing has been intense. The Wingfoil racing is getting better and better and better every time we see it. The numbers are getting more, and I'm happy to see that we had as many windsurfers as we had wingfoilers this season, this particular round, and it makes it exciting for round 3, which is coming up in December. We just hope that we get similar conditions. It's always exciting to have these kind of conditions, and we hope that you enjoyed it. If you are watching in globally, we'd love to have you with us. Please subscribe and like the IMUSAT page. They're great guys putting on live streams around the city of Cape Town. They do motor racing, check in on their stuff. And this is our pilot project for IMUSAT for racing, windsurf racing. I'm hoping it leads into bigger and better things, more exciting things as well. Mind you, it doesn't get more exciting than this. Facilities down here at MAC are fantastic. We can't complain about this. It started off really early this morning with super windy conditions, and it has delivered again. We hope that if you come to Cape Town, that you come visit the club. We hope that if you come to Cape Town, you get on the water with us. Visit some of our shops around town. Come and visit us at Surf and Sport. We are at Unit B40. Remember, UB40. B40, Milnerton Business Park. Yep, we moved from the beachfront. We've got a much bigger premises with awesome showroom. Come see Mitch in action doing vehicle wraps. Get your rentals from us. Buy your new gear from you, spares, accessories, it's all there. Come and give us a look up, and we look forward to having a COVID-free season. And with that, I want to thank you all for being here, and hope that you've enjoyed our day. Big thanks, big shout out to IMUSAT. Awesome. I can't say enough about these guys doing what they do. Fantastic. And we hope that you can join us the next time. And we can't forget Mac hosting us and having us all down here. Brilliant. And I'm going to head for the bar now to have a well-earned beer because I'm feeling a little bit parched. So yes, thank you to all, and thank you to Wilfred for running the racing for us down here at Mac. Don't forget to look him up at his Wingfoil school, and we hope that we all get to meet and come down and just high five and say hello. It'd be great to just see you guys down here. And with that, I'm going to be, here's my friend from who's been running our racing for us today, and we can't have asked for a better day, eh?
That was amazing.
Amazing day.
Thank you, Wiggy, for
for talking.
Talking.
I can talk. I have no problem talking. Yeah. Anyway, prat. And thank you to the club. Thank you to your input. And with that, we're going to say goodbye from a windy Cape Town. Maybe I get on the water, I don't know, but I'm not going to be part of the live stream. What a sad thing. You get to see my moves. But it's been real, it's been great, and we say hasta la vista, ole. Sayonara, ole. Ciao, see you again. Ciao. Brilliant. Yeah. Rocky, was that good? And good morning to you guys. We're down here at Milnerton Aquatic Club. Here in Cape Town, beautiful setting, mountain in the background here, and we're here for some our first round of the summer series. The wind. Watch Dave pump in action here now as they go downwind.